Okay, so it's Mandy here again, and we're going to show you how to do a stretch for sciatica and neck and shoulder, and to stretch the whole back out. So we're going to come right up to the wall. Going to put the hands about between your hips and shoulder width apart and between your hips and shoulders. And then you're going to step back to a right angle. So the key here is that your feet stay underneath your hips. Good. Nice correction there, where you're just going to, you want to kind of step back. Now bring your hips way back in space. Good. Maybe step back a half a step, Mandy. Perfect. Bend your knees and send your buttocks back. There you go. And you want this nice long stretch in your back, and you want long arms so your hands are pressing in the wall, but your elbows are slightly bent, just a little bend in the knee. And then the real key here too is to keep the shoulders back from the ears and keep this feeling of sliding the back down so that you're engaging through here and stretching through here. So she's going to square her hips out like that and come into that stretch. Beautiful. Now, to come out of it, press into your hands and walk up to the wall. Perfect. I like to do a little, yes, cobra here, where just to relax the neck and relax the shoulders. Let your mouth hang open. We don't do that very often. Oftentimes the scalene muscles are really tight and shortened because we're in a forward bend most of the day. So this is a nice release. And then let your head just float back up. Perfect. Now, the next part is to take 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, because a lot of us have one leg longer than the other, or we have one-sided issues, we're right-handed. So this posture done each side, and one hip is tighter than the other, done one side at a time, can really accent and stretch one side specifically. So once you get into here, you're remembering to ease back the shoulders here. There's always a little curve or dip in the back, so if you need to bend your knees to tilt your pelvis up this way, go ahead and do it. Good. And then you're working on straightening the legs, but they don't have to be straight. Good. And to see how her head is right in line with her spine, how wonderful that is. There's a little curve in her low back. There's a little back bend here. How wonderful. Everything's at a straight line with a little curve in the back. Squared hips. Now you're going to walk up toward the wall again. Press into your hands. Give that nice little cobra. Let the mouth hang open and breathe. Excellent format. And now we're just going to step in and do the same posture with the opposite leg forward. So good. Good. And you're just breathing in and out. The hips are squared so that this hip isn't coming forward. Good. And you're feeling this back. Good. Stretch. Which side was a little tighter? Did you notice?
My right side.
Your right side? Good. So for you, you want to do twice on the tighter side, right? So you're going to come back up to the wall. Now walk into the wall. Give yourself that little rest of a cobra, mouth open, jaw soft. And then you're just going to do one more on the other side, because if it's the tighter side, you want to give it much more attention, at least twice the attention on the stretch than you do. And we're not reaching or pushing again. We're just finding an ease. And then we're going to use the breath to soften and relax and release the muscle tension. So this posture can really help with sciatica, with tension in the hip, and to stretch out the entire back. Sometimes it's the neck and shoulder, it refers down to the hip. Sometimes hip comes out, neck goes out. This gets the whole paraspinal muscles stretched out all the way from hip to shoulder. All right, last walk up. Beautiful. Awesome. Thanks, Mandy.